welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 23rd to the 29th of May. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Leo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. All right, so your challenge here is the Death, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So Leo, your challenge here is the Death. I feel like for many of you, you are experiencing some sort of ending and you are releasing something here. There is a transition that's happening in your life. We're going to clarify the Death and see why it's your challenge for this coming week in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like in the recent past, there was a beautiful opportunity, beautiful new beginning. As quick as it started, it ended. I do feel like in the recent past, you walked away from something that was not fulfilling, and you chose to walk away from the situation because either there was a bigger and better opportunity or there was a new love that came into your life in the recent past. We're going to clarify and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. There's a lot of confusion surrounding some sort of relationship that you're in right now. I do feel like within this relationship, there is some sort of sadness. There could have been a third-party situation. There could have been some sort of challenge here. I do feel someone here drinks a lot, or they may be an alcoholic here. And there's a lot of confusion. I'm getting like drunk energy in the present moment. We're going to find out why when we clarify. Now, in the near future, you have the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. I do feel like for many of you, there is going to be some sort of opportunity to work things out with someone with the 8 of Pentacles here. Somebody here could be at a distance. You could be at a distance, or someone that you really care about could be at a distance. They're watching you. They're wanting to see if they can maybe resolve something with you. There's some sort of cutthroat competition energy here, okay, in the near future, and that's something that you need to be aware of. We're going to clarify that and get more information for you in a moment. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the Fool, the Ace of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands in reverse, okay? So what you don't see coming for many of you is the fact that there is some sort of blockage when it comes to wanting to have some sort of new beginning. It's very similar to the Scorpio reading. Either you're dealing with a Scorpio, or you could be a Leo with a Scorpio moon or a Scorpio rising. So this is going to be a very important message for you. So what you don't see coming is the fact that the more you block yourself off from talking to a specific person, this is someone that you really care about, that you love, that you really, either you want to be with, or someone that you have a very strong connection with. There's something here about being disconnected from something or someone. You haven't talked to this person in a while, and you've been wanting to have some sort of new beginning, but the new beginning has not been happening for you because there's a lack of communication between you and someone that you disconnected from. One of the positive things that I see here for you is that even though you disconnected from this person and there was some sort of missed opportunity between you and them, I'm strongly getting with the 4 of Cups here that when this person, when and if they do come back around, which usually is the case with Mercury retrogrades, people tend to come back around, or you get phone calls from people you haven't spoke to in a while. This person is going to eventually come back around. Something's telling me it could be a Cancer. I'm also getting an Aries, an Aquarius here, maybe a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This person is going to come back around, or there will be an opportunity to possibly communicate again. And this time, this person isn't going to be uninterested. Okay, so it's like when you want to talk to someone or you want to communicate with them, they act like they're not interested. They act like they don't care. That's going to change is what I'm seeing, because a lot of you have decided to completely let go of this person and disconnect from them. Okay. Another thing a lot of you don't see coming is the truth will be revealed. So if the truth has been hidden from you, or there's been a lack of communication, that will eventually change. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so your challenge is the Death, and it's clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So for many of you, I am really strongly getting your challenge has a lot to do with the fact that some sort of situation is coming to an end or has come to an end. For some of you, this is a new love, okay? A lot of you were in a very strong, deep connection with someone that came to an end, and you're finding it extremely challenging to move on from this. For others of you, this is about you finding it challenging to just relate or find new love in general. And Spirit is saying it is time for you to release, okay? So if you haven't released something, Leo, and you're still holding on to it, that may be creating some sort of blockage in order for you to find the happiness that you seek, okay? So this is something that you should be aware of. Now, in the recent past, let's clarify the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Five of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups. I feel like in the recent past, someone here had an argument with you, a conflict. Somebody here chose to cut the other person off, and as a result, they decided to walk away or disconnect from this. I do feel like someone here walked away because there was new love or there was a new opportunity elsewhere that didn't involve conflict. Okay, so I see a really bad ending here in the recent past. It did lead to some sort of conflict, and ultimately either you or your person released yourself or they released themselves and they moved towards new love or a new opportunity in the recent past. Okay, and that's why things ended. Now, in the present moment, I do feel a very strong connection. Okay, so some of you are already in a connection and it's great. It looks positive. It looks really happy. But even though you are in this relationship, there is still some sort of issues surrounding the relationship at this time. Okay, for some of you. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Why is it here? What's the important message? Okay, so the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Chariot, the Page of Wands, and the Empress. So for many of you in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting that somebody here wants to have a new beginning with you. They're tired of being in this place of being an option, okay? So some of you are either dealing with somebody who is treating you like an option, or you are treating someone else like an option. But either way, someone here is tired of waiting. They want to move forward. They want this situation to grow. They're tired of things being stagnant. They want to move into a new direction. And one of the things I'm going to tell you, Leo, is that part of this new beginning that's happening for you, it's difficult because you may be used to doing things the way you used to do them, and now things are changing, okay? And there's a little bit of tension here in the present moment surrounding this connection because you want something to change and you want to move forward, okay? And this is something that a lot of you are experiencing or will be experiencing in the present moment. Now, in the near future, there's something really important here about your work life. I'm also getting something really important here about working things out. There's a bit of competition here in the near future. There could be like a third party. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Death. What I'm seeing here for many of you in the near future is there is going to be some sort of ending when it comes to some sort of situation that hasn't been working out for you. So something here is just not working anymore. It's going to come to an end. I feel like what's coming to an end, is not a negative thing. Five of Swords is actually not the greatest card. So having the Death and the Tower there is really good, because if there's been competition, if you've been feeling like you've been treated as an option, if you feel like nothing has been working out for you, that is going to change. A lot of you are going to be choosing to move forward with your life. There's something bigger and better that you're going to be doing. So if you are in some sort of situation in the near future where things are ending, things are not working for you, the only reason why that's happening is because it's not for you anymore. And Spirit is saying you need to accept something here in the near future that isn't working anymore, because there's something bigger and better that's coming in for you. What is this bigger and better, situation that's coming in for Leo that they should be aware of in the near future? Okay, you have the Three of Wands, which is clarified by the Justice, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. If you've been having difficulties communicating or dealing with certain people, especially an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, I am seeing that there's someone here that is going to reach out to you to set something right. So if you've had some sort of issues with somebody where things ended badly, things stopped working, there will be an opportunity to resolve this situation with this person if you're open to it, okay? So let's get some advice. What's the advice? The advice here for you is the Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups. The biggest piece of advice for you, Leo, is instead of worrying about things and creating anxiety within your life, the biggest message for you is to choose a path. Choose a path, stick to it, and be consistent. This is what it's saying here. The reason why there's some sort of situation in your life that led to a separation was because a lot of you were in fear and anxiety instead of taking action. The biggest piece of advice for you is to resolve any sort of issues that you've had with anybody in your life, okay? And what that's going to do is it's going to clear the pathway for you to move forward in the direction that you want. This may involve forgiveness. It may involve healing. It may involve completely removing yourself from any fear and anxiety and taking action. The biggest piece of advice for you is to not be in fear and anxiety, but rather be very strategic, choose a path, stick to it, and move forward, okay? So Leo, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.